I can't stop jerking off to Jella today again as usual. I remember this episode though. She comes. What's wrong with those kids? Yeah, but she was blinded in a terrible accident with my cum shot fucking ricocheting into her eyes. A bitch from Little House on the Prairie. Get on your knees, bitch. Yes. Marvelous. Yes. No. Oh, you mean you didn't like... I don't think there's any... no, Danny didn't... His voice didn't sound that great on Futurama, I don't think either. Neither did mine, because we didn't know we weren't singing it right, but it's his song. But he sounded like a lot like Mick, but Mick sounded like... was trying to sound, and he did sound like Richard Hell and sound like Stiv Bators. But I didn't really know who Stiv Bators was at the time then, and I was just like... I was into Johnny Thunders, and I was like disappointed when I heard Stiv, because I'm like, oh shit, that's... But, no, it sounded great. Danny was John Lennon-esque too, in the way that he had a rough voice, which is often a good thing if you want to sing it. And he had never sung before or stood up and played. The thing about me that amazed me about him is he didn't have any experience. He came from his bedroom, sitting on his bed. I could just about bet you playing. That's the extent of his guitar. And then all of a sudden he decides he wants to form a band, and there he is standing up with the guitar, singing and playing. Danny was hit or miss though. It depended on a lot of shit. He was so new he couldn't find his groove yet. But here's the thing: when he was on a good night, and especially when he was drunk, he seemed to be one of those guys that played better when they were drunk. He'd get drunk and then like really start getting good. One night, you talk about broken strings. One night in the basement, I think Ted broke a string. Danny always broke strings too. So did I. Pop, 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 pop all the time. But he was and then on the recording of Barbie, I think there's a broken string or somewhere, or a rehearsal like that. We just used to play very aggressively. I don't know why we did that. We were like this pop bubblegum shit, and we used to play really hard because we were drunk and violent, you know. I like the thing about Danny's voice too is it came off the mic smooth, and it like Lennon, if you doubled his voice, it smoothed out all the transients, and sometimes he'd overshoot on a note and the second note would just kind of glide up to it, so it created a ghosty Danny effect. I liked him on the mic. He had the good tss and the good, you know, and the good cues and shit like that. But I mean, that's not what he was trying to do, I don't think. I don't think he was trying to be Johnny Bravo at the microphone. He was just trying to get his nut off, and he did. He shot his fucking wad really good. He wrote a lot of good shit. Danny knew quality, and he knew he was just classy and hip before his... You know, New York City was a different place where he came from. We came from. It was a different place, dude. And he's actually Puerto Rican though. He's not a Mexican, but he's definitely Puerto Rican. I mean, you should see his sister though. She had that popping. She had a popping ass, the bow titties, the strong, thick Puerto Rican accent. Danny lost his accent. He was able to. But his younger brothers and sisters didn't have it, and his sister would be like, "What you doing, Oda? you chilling in high school, hiding your heart on from me?" She'd be saying, and I'd be like, "Yeah, kinda." Oh, and she'd be wearing the black, like the chicks do now. She'd be wearing the black, fucking girl volleyball or shorts before anybody. 8th grade with the bitch. I wanted to fuck her so. I still do. I don't even care. Always, I wanted Danny's sister so fucking bad. I still think of that bitch when I jerk off. And I think he was related. I think he might be related to one of the other bitches that used to live here. That other bitch. I forget her name. She's another fucking hottie too. All them Puerto Rican bitches are just, and some of them are so shy and slutty at the same time. And it's like, I just want to fucking wreck you, bitch. want that Puerto Rican pussy so fucking bad. Whatever you are, I don't care if you're from Latin America. I don't care what part of. I don't care if you're from fucking Brazil, Argentina, fucking Mexico, fucking Dominican Republic. Get on this goddamn dick, you fucking brown bitches across the land, and just pow, kill my fucking dick with that fucking good Latin shit. Good Latina fucking ga shit. Forever. Kill me. That's all I ever wanted. Some Latina bitch. What you doing, Yoda? You putting visions of my ass in your spank bank? I'm like, yes, Michelle. That's what I thought you'd be doing. She had that great accent, dude. I loved it. What you doing, Yoda? You making a mental picture of my fucking titties? Oh my god. I can't do accents though. Why? I mean, who asked for your opinion? If you have nothing nice to say, don't fucking be saying shit. You know what I mean? We were a killer band. One night in the basement, Danny nailed it. I thought he was just playing with reckless abandon, but he still sounded good doing it. Fucking Danny, Jack. This guy sounds like it's not up for dissection like that. Why won't you talk about any of the other bands I was in? I was in a bunch of them. But that Puerto Rican pussy just a big fucking vulva unfolding, big flower vulva. Suck on that fucking pussy. As I suck it, just fucking massage it with my tongue while I'm sucking it. Swirl that fucking clitoris around. Ow, okay, too much, Daddy. That hurt a little bit. So go easy. Jella wants some now. Jella Godzilla on the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen. Godzilla, Godzilla in the place to be.